My name's Aaron Short. Is this working? Oh dear me. 1 2 1 2. Let's see. Okay, so I can see everything here. I have no idea what's going on. It all looks very nice. It says that I'm live right now. So let me know if you're here. Let me know if you can see me, and I will see. I need some comments to test this app, please. If you're there, just say something. I should see it on the screen. It looks like I'm live right now. Try and watch on my phone with the volume turned down. I'll send my own comment. Hey. Don't see the comments on my screen. Maybe I need one from someone else. But it looks pretty good, I think. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. That's great. And if I want to, I can put that on the broadcast. Oh, nice. Oh, I love that. I love that. And I can move it out the way out here. Oh, yeah, cool. That's awesome. And I can remove it, or it can time out. Oh, great. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, please, if you're here, just type anything in the chat so I can just test a few things out, and then I'll start a little hangout here if anyone's around to hang out. Actually, while I'm waiting for people, I'll try some things. So this is me. I can see, without even going to YouTube, I can broadcast to YouTube or Facebook. I can see I have one viewer right now, and I'm streaming in HD. I've been live for 1 minute, 51 seconds. I have my name on the top left. You should see that. And this is my microphone, which may be noisy because I haven't got noise cancellation. I have sound effects. So here's a sound effect. It's pretty cool. All right, and then I can share my screen like this. And you can see Band in the Box. That's really cool. And I can add that to broadcast again. Hey Poo Ninja, how you doing? Now, can I add your comment on this screen? Seems like I can't. I have to go back to my camera. There we go. 151. What's 151 mean? And that should time out. Oh, I love that. I love the graphic on the screen. That's so cool. And that should time out in a second and by itself, let me see. I think it's set to like 15 seconds. Now, what's cool about this software is it's much more involved than the one I tested the other day. That one's free, but not too involved. This one, ECAMM Live, seems to do everything I want. It has high quality graphics. It allows me to share my screen. It allows me to play music. So I'm going to show some Band in the Box and see how that translates over the internet. It lets you do things like mirror the camera. Check this out. Very cool. Hang on, it's not timing out the comments. Let me just see what I've done here. You'd have to bear with me. I'm just testing some stuff out. Probably won't use this week. Just want to test it out to see if it's worth using in the future. Maybe next week. Oh, timestamp from when you started streaming. Yeah, I'm not sure if it cut off to start the stream. I started to stream, again, straight from the app. I'm not sure if it went straight through. Yeah, the video's good. I can actually increase the quality of the video, lower it. I'm going to ask someone, if we get some people in here, I'm going to ask someone who volunteer to come on Skype, preferably with an acoustic guitar. Because I want to see, when I use Skype for my interviews, the quality's bad on OBS. I want to see if strumming an acoustic guitar through this sounds any better. Because I'd love to have some guests on to play some stuff occasionally. Let me just see. I want to get rid of that. I want to see how I can get rid of the comments or manage the comments. But this is going pretty well so far. Yeah, you may hear some noise because I don't have noise cancellation. Here we go. Hide comment overlays after 15 seconds. I'll turn that on. Okay, great. So that should disappear now in 15 seconds. So I'll just remove that one. All right, here's Joan. Look. Awesome. You need a picture. There's no picture of you on there. So that should disappear after 15 seconds, which is perfect by itself. I haven't got to do it myself. And then I can just click on another one if I want to add one. So it doesn't do it for you, which is good because you might get people in here saying things you don't want on the screen. There we go, it timed out. Yeah, I think it's a Skype. Look, check this out. Awesome. This is cool. I love this. So Ninja, I think that is Skype. You know, the compression that it does. I think that's what causes that. Click to view 6 comments. Oh, they're there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a Skype thing. So that's what I'm concerned about. And if that is a Skype thing, maybe there's a better way to do that. Because I'm trying to figure out a place where I can have someone actually on here to play something, demo something, and then, you know, take them away again. So well, I can even zoom the camera. Look at this. This is really cool. I can actually zoom in, pan the camera. I can pan out. I can pan in. I can zoom in. You can see my red eye. Oh, my red eye is better, is it? It's getting better. Not as bad as it was. I'll zoom back out again. You don't want to see that. That's standard. So yeah, no, actually I like that zoom because I can, yeah, that's better, isn't it? That's regular is like that. You can see the blind. So if I zoom in and pan, look at that. You can see more of the guitars. Very cool. Yeah, I quite like this. Yeah, I can be fun, but never give me a wrench. I'm a bad mod. Huh? I'm so confused. I have to say, I love the way... Oh, that's kind of blocking that screen there. But I love the way that it's... Let me just put that back on. I can actually resize it. I can make it smaller, look. And it gives me a guide so I can position it. And I'll make mine a bit smaller too. Yeah, this is great. I'm very, very impressed. Now let me try this. I'm going to switch to my screen share. It should be seamless. Now I can put a chord progression in here. So C, F, G. If I play this, this should actually play. With the other software I had, this wouldn't play through the system because it's my computer audio. But you should, when in this view that I'm in now, you should be able to hear the audio from the computer. So I'm going to play it. Let me know what it sounds like. Let me know if it sounds okay, okay? Here we go. There we go. How was that? That should be playing through. So that's awesome. I can actually, any software now I have on my computer, I can load up on here and show over the live stream, which is very cool. Not sure how to show comments here though, but that's fine. And I can go back to my window again. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with this so far, I have to say. I just need some people here to help me test it. But that's fine. I'm not frozen on here. Oh no, paused. Yeah, there is some lag, of course. And you can actually change the lag. There's 3 different lag modes you can have. The most lag gives you a better quality picture. The shortest lag gives you a worse quality picture, but then there's less lag, which is nice. I think this looks great. I'm just looking at it on my phone. Yeah, it looks really cool. I love the way the comments can come up on the screen. That's so great. Okay. Now I'm going to go onto Facebook and see if I can find a volunteer to come on here and do some guitar for me. Let me see who's online. No. No one's around when you need them, are they? I was hoping that maybe Alec would be around. Okay. What else? Hang on. It reminds me, let me put this on the screen. It's actually easier for me to read as well. It reminds me of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You're about to use a phone a friend option. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, Alec is around. Let me see if he's at home. Okay, I think he's coming on. That'd be good. I want to test all this stuff now, so it's all done out of the way. But could you hear the audio from Band in the Box, and did it sound good, is my question. I can hear birds. I think I've got the window open. Okay, good. Alec's coming on. That'd be cool. Not sure if he has an acoustic guitar, but at least I can test that part of the call. Okay, so this literally is a Hangout now. So, yeah, I think everything works. It shows me that I've got a like, I've got 4 viewers. If you're there, say hello. I'll put your comment on the screen. It's got my name. I can have my name. I can have other graphics on here as well. Pictures. I can play videos. I can switch to this view. I could actually change this to any window I have open. So if I open up Safari web browser, and I'll go to the Pod Go from line 6 on their website. Now what I can do is once I've got the page loaded up, I can actually switch to that window, Safari. And there you go. How's that? That's awesome. That's so good. Isn't that great? Is that smooth on your end? I love this. I think I can also change this picture on the side. I can move it around. I can change the orientation. I could make it vertical, not horizontal. But using this, I can actually go on the website here, and I can click through. Oh, I have to leave it. I have to leave it where it was. Let me just move myself. Yeah, I can actually now click through this and show it. I guess on this window I would hide my Aaron Short logo. Just hide that. Yeah. So on this window I can actually show. And my fan's starting to ramp up. You might hear that, but you can actually show the web, which is really cool if you want to talk about a new product or something. And I got my sound effects too. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Definitely making my computer. The only thing I'm missing from this, I feel, as long as my voice is in sync and everything's clear, the OBS does have a noise reduction. I need that because it gets rid of that fan noise from the Mac. It's the only thing that's a problem, because you're going to hear that on the stream when you crank the volume, and I don't want to hear that. I think there might be a plugin I can get for the Mac that will get rid of that. But obviously what I'm doing here is pretty intensive on the processor. So now I can switch back to Band in the Box, and then we've got Band in the Box. So that's cool. And switch back to myself. And switch back to myself, and then put that YouTube back up. I guess I can save that in this view, which is pretty cool. And I can see the comments. That's great. All right, very cool. And I guess I'll leave that where it is, so it's not on my head. Okay. All right, great. Now I'm going to see if I can get Alec Bourne on here. I need to load up Skype. Yeah, so tomorrow I have Lloyd Baggs. I think I'm going to use OBS for Lloyd tomorrow because I don't want to take any risks, even though this seems amazing. But I think I'll stick with OBS just because that's what I've been using, and it's been working pretty good. And it's got that noise reduction, which I haven't figured out yet. Once I've done that, once I've finished his stream and Friday's stream, I'm going to try using this one next week to do some demos and lessons and stuff of the software. Okay, so let me see if Alec is on yet. It's pretty easy. I mean, there's a lot of options, which can be confusing, but it's not too bad. Now there's one here that says, okay, camera, it says add Skype guests. So I can add a guest. So all I have to do, it'll come up like this. It'll come up like that on the screen. And I can switch between them, and I think I can resize that so we're both on the screen, of course. I have to figure that out. But I just need to add him in a call, and he should come up on that screen, and then we'll see how the audio is. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty great. I want to see if I can play a recording as well. Let me see, I've got that gambler recording. See what that sounds like. It's not finished yet, but I just want to see if it's that easy to play it. So I'll put that into QuickTime. I'll go back to desktop view. I think it has to be in desktop view. And I'll play this recording, see if it comes through. On a warm summer's evening. And I'll turn it off so I don't get done for copyright. But yeah, hopefully that came through okay as well. So I guess if I do that, I might want to change what I'm looking at here. I could have a picture of Kenny Rogers or something. Yeah, it'd be fine. Go back to me there. Okay. Yeah, it all seems to work as planned. So that's pretty cool. You heard that? Was that clear? That's awesome, because yesterday I had Dave on and people were saying, why didn't I play his original song through YouTube? And I was scared to do it because it can really cause problems on OBS. That's great. This is fantastic. I love the graphic. I love the fact that we can see your comment. Look at that. That's so cool. They just need to add a tip jar now for when I do my songs. Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, so all I got to do is test Skype. And I think this, I mean, okay, OBS is free. This is, you have to pay for this. You have to pay for this, but maybe it's worth it to have this kind of level of performance and ability. Like if you can show your screen, play audio of the screen. I mean, you could even go to Logic and play files and do things in real time. I think you know, it's that old thing, you get what you pay for. You know? I do like the sound effects as well. Look, I'm going to play them all. I got triangle. I got party noise. Glockenspiel. DJ air horn. That's annoying. Bicycle horn. And applause. Now I think if I get a super chat, it will, well, it won't show up, but again, I can just do that. I can just click on it and it will show the super chat, of course. So I just love that. I love the quality of the graphics. It's so good. And I'm bringing these in myself. I click a button. So yeah, if I do get a super chat, at least I can put it up on the screen. And then maybe I can even leave it on the screen somehow. I'm not sure. No, maybe I can't do that, but yeah, at least I can put it on the screen straight away. Oh, I've had a super chat. Here it is. This is what I'm going to talk about now because it was a super chat. It's just a really nice interface. Like what I see is I have all my comments on the screen. There's no YouTube here. I see this is all the interface from the software. My comments, different scenes set up like I can do on OBS. Overlays, I can set different overlays like I've done that text one. The ECAMM one is because it's a trial. That wouldn't normally be there. But you could have your logo. I could put myself in a frame and then have text at the bottom. All the volumes there, very clear. You can mute. I can mute my mic. I'll mute this now. That's really cool. Just that button there. You can play a movie. so you could play an intro movie. The graphics look nice. Yeah, I guess I could do something like this. Look, super chat. Thank you, awesome. Or or a different sound effect. But yeah, that's cool. And like I said, I just love how easy it is to switch. You can also add another camera from your cell phone, and then you can walk around with it or have it somewhere else. But I just love the fact that I can switch to the desktop like that. That's incredible. And then play the sound. And you said that sounded good, Ninja? That's awesome. So I can now actually do a workshop on how to use this program. And I can make myself smaller, make the thing bigger. And I can show you how I put the chords in. You can make the mouse cursor bigger so people see it on the screen. It's nice and big. Like I've made it bigger there. It's a big cursor. So this is amazing for that. Yeah, I can have a beep. I can have a beep button. There's this 5 here. You can add your own sounds, your own movies. You can make it like a broadcast, basically. You can flash a graphic up on the screen, like, hey, subscribe, and that disappears. I think to do that, you have to actually create them. And that's not something that I really know how to do, but maybe I can find some from somewhere. So you can just add this stuff and just bring it in and out as you go. And then, of course, you can also assign this to a MIDI controller or buttons, and then just bring them in one by one. There's also a built-in green screen option, but you need a green screen to use it. But if you have that, that's all baked into the software. No, it will not. If you have to turn on green screen, I'll show you. You have to turn it on, and then you have to select the backdrop and fade it in. And what happens is you'll see, look, that's kind of evil. It doesn't have the chroma kit. It doesn't have the green screen, so it doesn't know what it's looking for. Yeah. Now, if I had a green screen, I could actually have that there. That would be cool. No, something to look into in the future. That'd be nice to have, especially for these kind of things. But like I said, you can zoom and pan. So what you're seeing there on the screen, I could zoom in more. Look at this. This is really cool. So I could have it so you only see my face. Because let's face it, you don't need to see the other stuff. So I could just do this and then resize this. Yep. And I could actually do that. So it's much smaller. And then the band in the box, I can resize that on my screen. And look, it gets bigger. So I can actually make that wider. So it goes all the way to the edge of my screen. Actually, I wish I could zoom into my picture more, even more so it's just my head. But this is great. This stuff is so much harder in OBS. So much harder to do this in OBS. Look at that. So it could just be my head like this. And I'm like, hey, this is band in the box. And this is how you put the chords in. Let's try a different chord. Let me show you that this is a minor version. And I can play it. And yeah. Pretty amazing. The worst thing right now is the noise of the fan on the computer. But maybe I can get rid of that somehow. But yeah, I mean, this would be so hard to do in OBS. And it wouldn't. I don't believe it would look as good. It would be so much fiddlier than this. This is great. Now, if I go back to my main camera, I am still zoomed in, which is okay. But I think I can probably set this as a different. No, actually, no. Maybe I can't. I'm not sure if I can set this as a new scene. Oh, let me try. I'm going to try it right now. I've got nothing else to do. So, a new scene. Right. This is my main view. Oh, okay. So I can do it. My main view has me and my guitars, which is nice. Or let me do even more. It can just be my head, so I haven't got to worry about the other stuff. Now the other scene can be the... So they're both different, you see. I want to try and set this scene as something else. This would be the desktop. Let me see how easy this is to do. Desktop, I actually want a different view for that. Be this view. And I want to... Yeah, actually, that's not bad, is it? That's what I had before. Not sure how I move this screen though. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Look at that. That's so good. And then I can make that even bigger, desktop application. And I've got a little mini view as well down the bottom, so I can see. Obviously with 2 screens, this would be incredible to have 1 screen just to see what everyone else sees. But I've got a little mini preview window down the bottom, so that's cool. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I can actually set this to always have that view. It's the only problem. And I've just lost my window. Hang on. For lessons, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Especially with the backing track up or something. So I'm just a bit confused here. I want my desktop view. Yeah, so this is my desktop view. Hi, I'm Aaron Short, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about whatever. Then this is my main, then I would go to this one. Look at that. I can switch between them. That's absolutely incredible. So hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm talking about Band in the Box. Let's switch over to this program and I'll show you how it works. Okay, this is your main window. And this is how you input a chord. And this is what it sounds like. There's a count-in. Kind of kills the mojo. Alright, and you should still hear me talking as well. So this is in the key of C major. And I'm going to stop it like this. Press the stop button. Yeah, imagine giving someone a lesson in software over this. Like if someone buys this software and wants a personalized lesson, they send you their file and you load up their song. And then you... oh, I can put your comment here too. Look at that. So good. You know, you load up their song and you play it. Oh, I lost it. Yeah, so you can still bring that up on there like that, and you can also go back here, and obviously on here, it looks great. Yeah, this is just fun. This is something else, isn't it? This is amazing. Now you can see my red eye. But I think it's getting better. Yeah, this is good. Look at this, because this is the talking. This is just me, and this is your comments right here. Okay. So we know exactly what's going on, and so even transparent. Look at that. And then we want to talk about the actual software. So we go in here, and we can talk about it, and I can still show your comment like that. Isn't that fantastic? This is like next level. Now you can do this with OBS, but it's not as good. And I can also bring in the guest as well on Skype. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Yeah. And of course, not just guitar. You can teach GarageBand. You can teach Logic. You can teach Helix. You can teach Kemper, because Kemper has an editor now. So they can have their Kemper. You can have your screen. They can send you their profile. You can show them on the screen what you're doing. You can have them there on Skype as well. You can, and while you're live, it's also recording. When I've finished this is all recorded. So I can back it up. Or I can upload it to YouTube or whatever. So even if I delete the stream, I still have a copy of it. High Probabilia, check it out. There we go, looks good. Yeah, just testing here and showing off what I can do. I got multi-screens, I got desktop, I got comments. I wish the comment would maybe default to this position. Let me see. And that cuts it off there when I do that. Yeah, just testing this software. So there's got to be a better way of positioning that. But anyway, on this screen I want it like that. And on this screen I probably want it to be different, don't I? There we go. Lagged? How do you mean? This whole thing, the whole YouTube thing is lagged. That's the thing. you can actually select, yeah, so there's 3 options: minimal lag, medium lag, and high lag. And the highest lag gives a better quality picture, but it's very much behind the stream. So, hi Mark Bell, how you doing? Look at that, you're famous, buddy. You're on camera. Yeah, look, check this out. I got another window with Band in the Box. How about that? And I can even play it through as well, which is really great. And I can just go back to me again. Properbelia, come on. There's Mark Bell. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do now is I'm waiting for Alec Bourne to come on. He's always messaged me. Oh no, he hasn't. I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting to get someone on here with an acoustic guitar through Skype so I can hear what it sounds like. Actually, I could call Properbelia and we could get Ben to do it if he wants to be on camera. Mark Bell. He says Facebook is too when you do live. So this will actually stream. I think this will stream to Facebook and YouTube, and I think it'll even show comments from both. So you can bring up. I think it will show which one's a YouTube comment, which one's a Facebook comment. So you can bring any comment in from any platform. That's really powerful. That's absolutely incredible. I want to try this on. I'm definitely going to try this on Saturday for my gig, 4 p.m. New York time, Eastern time. Going to try this one streaming to Facebook and YouTube, and if someone makes a request I can bring in the chat from either platform. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the lag is really an issue. I mean, I know it's weird. If I watch it now, I know there's a big lag. I mean, I feel like I want the quality to be high, and the fact I'm in 1080p with the most lag gives me the best quality. So I don't think that's an issue, but yeah, it is behind. Like it's now 4:34. I'm saying this right now, 4:34, and you're probably going to hear it at 4:36. Yeah, Mark. I also love the way your picture comes up on the screen. That's just very personal, isn't it? And the graphics look great, right? I love this, and I can even have another camera set up. I haven't tried that yet, but it'd be cool to have 2 cameras set up for the live stream as well. Be great. It'd also be good to have like a ticker along the bottom, like a ticker stream with different song options that people can choose. I can even do things like, turn my camera off and stuff like that. So you don't, and I can mute myself very easily with this. 480. I have no idea what you're talking about. I want to try and get a Skype guest in here. Yeah, so this is set to 1080. I can actually stream in 4K full quality from my DSLR. Can you imagine? But what I don't want to happen is for the stream to lag or crash. So, but I just love the way I can bring these in. And like I said, you can actually buy a little box where you can press a button to switch views. You can even assign it to a controller. So I have a Helix, right, which is a foot controller for a guitar. Now I could actually assign these keys to foot buttons. And if Alec was here, he'd like this. I can actually assign foot buttons. So while I'm playing my cover song, I can hit a button on the floor and it switches the camera view. So it could go from this while I'm singing. I could just be singing to the mic. I could hit a button that could show me full view. I could hit another button that could show another camera, and another button that shows another camera. So thanks, Poo Ninja. Thanks for your help. I appreciate that. It's awesome. Seems like this is a good way forward, right? I'll see you next time, my friend. Try and come tomorrow. Lloyd Baggs, 4 p.m. That's going to be one of my biggest interviews yet. Not to put down the other ones, but that's going to be a really great thing. Let me see. I'm just trying to get. I'm not going to stop this today until I've got a guest on here to test the Skype. I'm just trying to find someone. Are you home and do you have Skype? Yeah, and actually, I've got to say, oh, here he is. Awesome. So, Alec, I'm testing a new platform, right? And what I want to do is, if you're ready to go, I want to call you on Skype and bring you in to see what the lag and the video quality is like. If you've got an acoustic guitar, I want to have you play. Because whenever I use Skype and people play the guitar, it always sounds compressed and weird. I want to see if that's any better on this platform or if it's Skype that's the problem. So if you want to come on, I don't know if you have an acoustic, but if anyone has an acoustic, wants to come online with me, then let me know. I'll just invite. I just need Skype. I'll just call you on Skype. So depending on people's throughput, YouTube may select their video quality automatically. See, this is the only problem I have. Sometimes I could select the comment and it fills the screen. I guess I need to do it down here, don't I? On this view. Okay, that's better. Right, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. I'm running at 1080p, my default loaded. Yeah, most people stream at 720. I don't blame them. I was streaming at 1080 60 frames. I think that's too much. I think I could do 1080 30 frames. I do have good internet download, not incredible upload. There's a lot of people on the net right now. This is also Wi-Fi. I should be using a direct cabled connection. So I need to buy a really long cable and plug in for these streams, I think. But we have decent internet, so, and a decent router. Now, 4K I could do, but that's a bit adventurous. I'm not sure I want to do that. But maybe if we get better internet one day, or if I want to test it with a cable, maybe. I mean, streaming in 4K is incredible. But I don't want to hog the internet either. It's not really fair, is it? So, still waiting here. Mark Bell, do you have Skype? Oh, hang on. He's calling me. You can't hear that, right? Oh, I didn't do video. All right, buddy, can you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna bring you into the stream. All right. I want an acoustic guitar. I mean, hey, before I go on, let me just bring you in because people are hearing me talk and not seeing you. Okay, now that's cool. So I see you, but I want to see me as well. Yeah, if you've got a real acoustic, that would be great. You're on the camera. Yeah, you are on the camera now. This is Alec, everyone. He's often in the chat, so now you know who he is. One thing I can't figure out is how to have us both on the screen at once. It's either me or you. What's that? This is ECAMM Live. It's the nicest one I've found so far, and I can even bring in comments. Like Mark's comment is on the screen right now. Yeah, Mark, you wouldn't see a difference because it's oh, actually they're not hearing you right now. You're muted. Okay, I had him muted. I had him muted so you couldn't hear him. There we go. I've just muted you again, which is actually a useful tool because I can mute you and go back to me and I can say to that. Yeah, okay. So Alec is here. He's muted. I can hear him. You can't. So I can address Mark's comment easily. He says, I don't see any difference between 720 and 1080 on my MacBook Pro. Yeah, when the screen is small, you don't really see a difference. Like on the iPhone, everything looks good. But once you put it on your big screen TV, then you're going to see a difference. That's when you want 4K, because some people are doing that now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the Skype call to the main screen and unmute you so you can play a bit of acoustic for us. I want to see. Just give it a strum before I switch you over. Make sure it's not overloading the input. You're not. Are you clipping your input? But on your screen, does it show you what the level is? Does it show? It doesn't. Yeah, I just feel like it's distorting a bit. All right, let me try it. I'm unmuted you now. They can hear you now. So just give us a strum.
Totally out of tune.
That's all right. No, that's fine. We're just testing.
And you've got this thing dangling all over the place.
We're just testing, but don't forget to buy yourself a Peterson strobe tuner. I feel
tuner, right.
All right, I'm going to mute you for a second. I've muted him so he can tune the guitar. Now it sounds to me like it's clipping. I don't know if it's Skype or if it's the input. People's inputs are too loud. I don't know. I think it might be a Skype thing, which is annoying. Yeah. I can hear you. Yeah, they can't. which is really, it's actually a cool feature. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mark says it's clipping and distorted. I know. I just don't know if there's a way to fix that. I don't know if it's the people's inputs to the clipping or if it's the Skype platform that's the problem. No. Well, I can go to Skype and turn off my microphone. But let me just try that now and test that. Can you hear me, Alec? 1, 2. No, he can't hear me. Yeah, I just muted my microphone. Yeah, it just doesn't sound. It just sounds like it's clipping. Just strum it for me. You. Just strum. Just play something. Just play some chords. No. Let's do that again. I've unmuted you from the stream.
Still loud?
Yeah.
I have to do hand signals so I can.
It sounds like it's clipping. It sounds like it's clipping to me. Can you lower the input somehow in your Skype? Mark Bell, have you ever tried Skyping someone and playing acoustic, and does it have this problem? What was that, Alec? Well, you know, it could also be that microphone, couldn't it? You're just using that little mic. Maybe an actual mic, like a recording mic, would be better. That's possible. Can you play Helix? Can you play Helix through it direct? Yeah. Yeah, well, no, I think because I want to do some acoustic stuff. I think what I need someone that's got like a actual recording mic to play through it to see if it comes across well. So I don't think it's going to work. But thanks for trying that. I'll see you on the feed. The Skype looks good. The Skype looks good. The video, it's just the audio.
The voice and everything. Does that sound okay?
The voice is okay. I just think maybe those little mics in the headphones are not good for music. That could be the issue. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, man.
Okay.
I'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now I've got to figure out how to stop it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he's using thanks for doing that, but the problem is you're using a mic in the headset, so you're right next to the guitar, and there's a little tiny microphone. I think what I need is, I need someone who's got a recording mic like this to play through Skype. Someone like Maury or something, to see if it's the microphone or the clipping. I don't know. Don't know what it is. Okay. Anyway, I think there's... If anyone has any ideas, let me know what you think. Because what I really want to do with this is have a... Let me just zoom out because it's bugging me a bit. What I want to do with this is have a jam. So I want to be able to play my music in directly, which is fine because I've done that before on my live streams. I want to have... I can try putting Skype on my iPhone and make it through. Yeah, Mark, that'd be great. Can you do that now? Have you got it near to close to hand? Because it's those little microphones, I think, is the problem. Like I'm using a decent mic here in the room. I think those little microphones, they probably distort and overload, right? They're not the best thing for what we're doing. Or maybe it is Skype, I don't know. I'm trying to think, what did he use yesterday? Yeah, yesterday he was using an iPhone. Everyone's using like iPad mics and iPhone mics. Although yesterday, when Dave was on, he played through the iPhone. And he used an iPhone for his Facebook live stream, and that was fine. So that's why I'm wondering if it's Skype. I just don't know. Don't know what it is. I guess the way to try it would be to do a different. We used StreamYard with Alec the other day. I could do a StreamYard with him. In fact, I should try that probably, because that doesn't use Skype, and then try the same experiment with his acoustic again. Thanks, Mark Bell. Yeah, that's fine. I understand if this is incredibly boring for some people. I'm just hanging out and trying stuff. So I don't expect you to sit here all day with me if you don't want to. But if you want to, I'd appreciate it. Ask any questions or I'll show anything. But just want to test this out today and see what's going on. So yeah, we'll try that, Mark. I'll have you on if you don't mind, and get you to play something. Let me try my acoustic in through the direct input. Now the thing is, this should sound good, and the reason is this is going in directly and through the microphone. This is a good setup, right? That's just the mic, and I got the input as well. Again, I'm going through a big recording mic, and I'm going through the pickup into the interface. I'm not using a small microphone. So this should sound good. And what I can do is I can do input. I can turn the mic down and have pickup only. So that was the mic, because the mic is pointing up, so I thought it might not be the best thing to do. So yeah, that was the guitar direct. Yeah, I mean, no, this is fine. This does everything I want it to do. What I'm trying to do, to be honest with you, is find a way to have a guest on here on Skype and have them sound good. And I imagine that having a guest play through their iPhone microphone or through a headset microphone, I imagine it's not the best way to do it. I also wonder if everyone's volumes are optimized, because once you go into the red, it's going to distort. But I don't know, Skype to me just doesn't seem the best thing for the guitar, the acoustic guitar. But I may be wrong. So anyway, while Mark is setting that up, I'm going to show you my desktop. And I'm going to show you this band in the box. Just want to test this out. Basically, I want to test out showing people how this works. So I do a new song like this. And this is what loads up. You have this window here. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's not too bad. Just ignore it. That's my advice when you use a new piece of software. Ignore the options. This is a C major chord, right? So we're in C, and the key is here. You can change this key here. Let's say I want to do a song. And I want to do a basic song. I'll do the most basic song I could do, which is 4 bars in the key of C. So I'll do the main chord. So we've got a C, and we'll have, this is 1 bar, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually put a chord here as well. That's on beat 3. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're going to have C on the whole bar, you don't need to put it again, because it's just going to repeat that chord. Indeed, if I don't need to put a C here, it'll just keep playing a C forever. But obviously, it's pretty standard to have a C written on the chord written on every bar. So I want my song to go very basic: C, F, A minor, G. Okay, very simple chords. C to F. Now for A minor, I'll do AM, it's A minor, and G. Now if you're doing other chords, like if you're doing a G7, if you're doing G sus, you can type those in as well. So a G7 would simply be obviously be G7, right? G minor 7 would be GM7, G major 7. There is a chord picker where you can, like a chord builder, where you can actually go in and it shows you here. Now this is something I've been looking for, so I'm glad I did this today. This chord builder is pretty awesome. It will allow you to, I mean, first of all, it will allow you to choose any chord. So if you want C major, that was a C, sorry about that. If you want a C major, you've got a C major. You could have a C major 7, a C major 9, a C6, a C6 9, a C minor major 7. So it gives you all the chords. You don't have to know what to type. You can just choose it. So I can say I want a C major 9. Let me turn that down because it's really, really loud. Hang on. Or in fact, it might just be this screen that's loud and not everything. Maybe it's not affected by that. Hang on. Let's try that again. Cover your ears. Yeah, it's just this screen is loud. Okay. So anyway, don't know how to turn that down, but oh no, I do. System audio. Turn it down here. Okay. One more time. Hopefully it's not too loud for you. Anyway, so you can choose, you can build a chord by typing it in. Now the other great thing here at the bottom, it gives you theory. So I knew when I made the song that in the key of C, I have a C, D minor, E minor, F. This is the stuff I know. And I also know a lot of pop songs use C, F, A minor, G, which is why I did C, F, A minor, G. I've actually changed it to a C. I'll change it back to a G here. Okay, and I want this G major. Now what's cool is you can change the voicing as well. So root position, close. So different inversions. You can choose a different inversion of that chord. And you can say what beat it's on. This gives you very fine tuning. So what I did before was just like throw the chords in, how I use it. If you bring this screen up, you get fine tuning of the chords, exactly what it is. You can change the root note. This is stuff you can just type in. But this is a nice screen to help you out when you're starting out. If you just, you might not know that there's a minor major 7 or how to type that in. So it just lets you click on it, which is a nice option. But what's really cool, I think, is this chord theory. Now, obviously, if you know your chord theory, you don't need this, okay? But if you don't know your chord theory, let's say you buy the software and you want to make a song, and you think, okay, I don't know anything yet. I'm just going to open it up and it's in C major. Right, now what chords can I use? Well, I guess I can use a C major, right, obviously. But what other chords can I use? Oh, someone once told me you can do an F, so I'll put an F in. And of course, you can play that back and listen to it, which is great. But with this option here, what you can actually do is it can tell you what chords you can have right here on the screen. So look at this. Diatonic in C major is C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B minor 7, flat 5. So the chords I have are C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G. I'm in my diatonic key. It then has the dominant 7th version. Say if you're doing a blues song, has the slash chords you could use, it has diminished chords you could use, and all the common chords. So this will let you make a better song, which is really cool. So let me play the song I have. I'm going to press the play button. I'm going to press the play with the plus, which actually rebuilds it all to make sure everything's working and all the styles are in place. The style is chosen here. Mine's set to Heartbreak Mellow Nashville Pop. You can click that and browse and actually choose any style and preview it here with the play button. But I'm just going to stick with what I have. The tempo is here. It's 75, 4/4, 4 beats per bar, all pretty standard stuff. Now let me play this from the beginning. This will actually take it to the beginning and rebuild everything, regenerate the tracks. Let's see what my song sounds like. It takes a few seconds to rebuild it, especially as I have the highest quality version. And you're going to get a count in, which you can hear now, and it's going to play the song. Let's see what my song sounds like. And then it just continues to play the G because I haven't put any more chords in. So that's really nice. That sounds nice. Sounds like a hit song, right? That sounds like a lot of hit songs. But let's say, I'm not too au fait with my theory. Let's say I want to try something radical, like, oh, I want to put a B minor 7 flat 5 in there. Oh, that sounds weird. I need to turn this down, so forgive me, but let's say I want to see what that sounds like. So I'll just do the same thing again. I'll just play it back. I might put that chord somewhere else. I might leave it there. I'll see. Let's just play it back again and see what this sounds like. It might sound really weird. You can turn that counting off if you want to. Okay, it sounds nice. Oh, that sad chord there, the minor chord. Cool. And then... Now that's the reason I don't often use that chord in my songs, because it's kind of jazzy, it's kind of out there. You can use it, but you use it in a certain place. There's certain times that actually sounds really nice. That kind of stuck out like a sore thumb, because although it's a diatonic chord, it's not used that often. The chords used most often are these ones here. C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B minor 7 flat 5. So I will go in and delete that chord. And I won't click on the chord because it'll make you jump again, but I'll type them in. So let's say, okay, I want to develop this song further. Let's try the D minor they said there. So I'll just type it in the same. Let me try an E minor. Yeah, so I have two sad chords together. And then let's be really obvious and just go F to G. Now hang on, it says here slash chords. And it has G slash B, A minor slash E, F slash A. It doesn't have an F slash G, does it? Unless I'm missing it. But I know that's something that you could do. Don't know why it doesn't have that one. But I could do a G slash B. So let's try that. So again, this is just helping you with your chord theory knowledge. Let me hear this song now all the way through. Nice. Oh, pretty. Not bad. Nice. Oh. You heard that B in the bass kind of gave it some tension, didn't it? Because rather than just going to the G, you had that G slash the B kind of adds a bit, I could feel some tension there. So maybe I don't want that tension. So what I'll do is I'll just change it to a G. You feel that? That G with the B in the bass, you get that kind of tension. So just G. So there we go, this is my new song. Hey Mark, how you doing? Are you ready to go? I'm just showing a bit of my software here. So I'll just conclude this then. So that screen is really useful if you don't know about your theory, and obviously that would change if you change the key here. You can also change the key if you want to, and it will transpose it. Look. So now I'm in D. So now someone that doesn't know anything about music theory can write a pop song in D using the chord picker, or the chord builder, sorry, and the transpose feature. And you have a song. And you can change the speed, you can change the style, you can change it to heavy metal style, and you have a song. And then you can take your guitar or your voice and write a melody, some words, or a tune to this, and you have a song. And that's the most basic way you can use this software. And I think it's absolutely pretty darn incredible myself. So Mark Bell, are you ready? Can you come on Skype and we'll try a bit of your guitar? It looks like it's just me and you anyway, so I'd be good to hear it. I just want to know what the problem is with that Skype call, whether it's Skype or something else. Oh, you have to add me on. You have to add me on Skype, won't you? I'll send you my. I'll go to Facebook and send you my Skype email, so I don't get ads from everybody. But yeah, aside from that one thing, and I think that's more an audio interface problem than, I think it's more a hardware problem than the software. Just send a Mark my Skype email. Yeah, I'll just send it to you, buddy. You should have it now. So I'll wait for you to add me, unless I've got you on there already. Let me just see. No, I'll just wait for you to add me on Skype and I'll bring you on. So while you're doing that, yeah, I just want to show that again. So now I'm in D. Let me just show it to you in D. Check this out. Again, you want to press the rebuild because you want to make sure it does actually transpose it. If you change a chord, you want to make sure that it's changed the chord. Actually, I'm going to change that to an A. So check this out. Generating the new tracks and the new key. There's my counting. And you're going to hear the new key. Here we go. Oh, didn't go up there at the end, did it? Should go G to A. Let me just try that again. Oh, it's going from the start. Okay. Should go up to A. There we go. Yeah, I didn't rebuild the tracks fully. So there we go. That's a great progression, and it's something that anyone can do. And if you don't like that style, you just browse styles, and depending on the software you have all of these styles. Absolutely crazy. You can search for them. You can search by feel, time signature. Obviously I'm in 4/4, so I'll search by 4/4. I'll do, let's say I want a pop version, I'll do pop only. I can say I want real instruments only, no MIDI instruments. And I've still got all of these options here, even with that. Look, I just saw a pop ballad one. I'd like to try that. Pop string quartet. You can preview it with the play button. And if you click OK, it will add it. And then again, rebuild the track and play it back and see what it sounds like. This would be a whole new style now. Check this out. Wow, completely different. Okay, let's say there's a bit too much there, too much going on. I'll go to the mixer and I can remove some instruments. So here we go. We got bass. I want that. Guitar. You can change the levels here. Let's say the strings are a bit overpowering. I can bring the volume down. I can bring the reverb up, and I can actually solo things and hear what they sound like. Check this out. Solo it. Maybe I don't like this guitar part, so I can actually take it out completely. Oh, I like it. I'll just bring down the volume. Okay, let me stop that. Oh, I can hear you. Can you turn your... Oh, have you got head...
There's a bit too much there. Too much going on.
Have you got headphones?
And I can remove some...
Hi.
Hey, have you got headphones there?
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you,
Are
but...
you able to hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm getting an echo, so... You need to either bring the volume down or use headphones, ideally.
It's I'm plugged in using the camera kit. I was hoping the audio interface on the Voice Live would be two-way. I can't tell if you're... Just a second here.
It sounds good. Let me go over to Skype. And I can see you.
Okay.
And they can hear you and they can see you. Oh, it's on screen share. That's why. Okay. There we go. Hey, everyone. This is Mark. My Voice Live 3 buddy. Voice Live 3 brother.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Okay. So we see you, we hear. The voice sounds good. I want to see what the guitar sounds like.
Yeah, I don't think the camera kit is working because... I'm hearing you out the speaker of the iPhone rather than in my inner ears, which I was expecting. but I'll bring my guitar around anyway.
Yeah, let's try some acoustic anyway, see if it sounds any better than Alex did.
Are you hearing anything?
Yeah, it's about the same. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't translate very well over Skype, I feel. Maybe
And
through the
appears-
Voice Live 3 it would plugged in, but not through the mic.
Yeah, and the Voice Live, like I can show you here. I actually do have it routed into my Voice Live
Yeah.
as my microphone, but you're not hearing me any better when I talk into my microphone, are you?
No, I'm hearing you through your built-in microphone.
So yeah, it doesn't appear that Skype allows you to use the Apple camera kit the way Facebook Live does and things like that, which strikes me as odd, but there may be settings in here that I haven't
No,
figured out yet.
it does. That's how I'm using it. So if you go to settings, there's audio and video settings, and then you can select the device under microphone, where it says microphone.
I'm looking for that, Aaron. Just give me a minute.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Okay, I just turned my speaker off, which is not what I wanted to do.
Are you on Mac or PC?
Sorry?
Are you on Mac or PC?
I'm on my iPhone.
Oh, so you're plugged directly into the iPhone. That's interesting. Okay.
Yes, which is, with the camera kit is basically what you do, right?
Right.
So So I haven't tried, and I'll do that next. I haven't tried routing the audio interface from the Voice Live directly into my Mac. I'll try that. I haven't done that actually yet before. I've always used my camera for doing Facebook or putting, going to Facebook Live. I basically always use my phone. Okay, well, I'm going to try that. Obviously, Skype doesn't allow me to do that on the iPhone.
Right.
I will now get that set up on my MacBook, and we can try that another time.
Yeah, please. Yeah. So I've had that with the phone. With like, there's a Zoom mixer. I tried to connect with the Apple connection kit, and it had like weird noises and stuff. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Anyway, worth a go, hey? Worth a try. I assume that going directly... Well, actually, no, I don't know. I guess I assume going directly in will be better because it's a direct connection. I still think it says little microphones. But if it's the quality of the stream of Skype, then that could be a problem because it's the actual stream going through. I don't know. I'll have to listen back later and see. Okay. Okay, so back to my software again. Current application, band in the box. Okay, yeah, so I like that quartet. I want to have a bit less of that. What was I doing? I was auditioning the guitar too, so let me check this one out. Okay, so that's nice. I like that sound. Okay, and the strings. Yeah, they're a little bit overpowering for me for this song. So I'll just bring them down. I'll bring up the reverb. Okay. That's nice. Maybe a little bit more. And that guitar one is quite busy. There we go. It's a bit more subtle now. So let me just play that back again from the beginning. I need to turn off that counting. Okay. Bring this up. That sounds very nice. That sounds great. And then, you know, you have a song. That is a song. That's a good song. Well, in my opinion. Now, what you can do, you can change the key again. You can think, oh, it's a bit too fast. I can slow it down to 70. If you double click, you can change the key, change the BPM to anything. Right now, I'm just going to set it as 70 using the screen here. So it's very flexible. You can change everything, the style, the instruments. You could take out the strings and the guitars and just have the drums and bass. You know, it's so flexible. And remember, these are real instruments as well. These are real instruments. So what I would do then is I would want it to repeat. So I've now gone from, I had 4 bars originally, now I've got 8 bars. So I'm going to say, okay, bar 1 to 8. So it'll end on bar 8 because this song is just one progression. Of course, you can have different progressions, chorus, solo, verse, solo, whatever. But on this one, this is just one looped progression that I'm going to have. And it's going to end on the main chord, which is a D, on the root chord. So what I'm going to do is 1 to 8. I'm just going to play bars 1 to 8 3 times. Okay, that's my song. There we go. Number of choruses in song. Think of one chorus as once through the form. So that's going to play that 3 times through. Now what I'll do this time is I'll get the guitar. And this sounds good direct. It's got the Bags anthem in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the microphone, play the backing track, and I'm going to try to play the guitar over it. You should hopefully hear me soloing over my brand new song. Let's see. I'll just turn the mic down and I'll turn the guitar up. Set the level. Okay, I'll see how it sounds. Here we go.
How's it going?
1 2 1 2 1 2. Good. I was just about to play something, but when you called me, that's fine.
Go ahead.
No, you can't hear that. Actually, yeah, you can. You could actually listen along as I play it. But no, I want to test your thing first. Okay. So
well, I'm now definitely on the Voice Live.
Okay.
It does work obviously on the Mac. You're able to select both the mic device and the speaker device. So I'm actually hearing you through my inner ears, and I'm talking to you through the microphone, which means the guitar should work as well. So I'm just going to switch this.
I don't see your video though.
You should shortly if you don't already.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
You go.
Now we do. Okay. Yeah.
So I guess automatically you have to, unless you maybe there's a setting for it, but by default I guess video doesn't come on. So
okay.
I'm going to move this over here. This is really strange. There we go.
Okay.
Turn this around so I can actually see you. How's it going, Aaron?
I'm good. Thanks for joining me in this impromptu get together.
I love testing stuff. So it's fun to try and push boundaries on things. And I hadn't thought of using Skype for this. So it's an interesting option. So I'm going to start with my guitar volume down.
Okay.
Oh, just a sec. I know why. You're going to hear a little reverb on my voice. I'm on tuner mode on the Voice Live, so it's going to mute the guitar.
Okay.
There'll be a little echo there now.
just play some chords around. Just do some strumming.
I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn my own laptop speakers off there because I was hearing you coming through my laptop as well. So.
Okay.
Is it clipping still?
It's hard to tell. I think it's better, but still not perfect. Just give it a hard strum for me. It seems like it's better, but still not ideal. And I think that's Skype. I'm getting the feeling that Skype is optimized for voice and not for audio.
And I would think you're right on that. We'd be pushing a fairly hot level, I guess, over the connection.
Yeah, and you know, there is another program called StreamYard, which is free, so that doesn't use Skype. So that'd be worth trying to see if that sounds any better. But whenever I've used Skype for audio, it just never sounds quite right.
No, I've even experienced that on just regular voice calls. There seems to be dropouts and everything that goes along with that. So
yeah.
All right. Well, cheers, everybody, and thanks, Aaron.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Hang up.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for testing that. Appreciate it. Okay, so I guess for everything else this will be good, but not for jamming, which is fine. Let me just go back and finish my little lesson on my little demo on Band in the Box. So I'll turn this vocal microphone off and I'll play over my song. Here we go. That's a lot of fun. Now, the thing with that is I am playing my guitar. Let me just stop that. I am playing the guitar directly in with no effects. So what I would do is I would plug the guitar into a processor and add some reverb, some delays, because that was kind of asking for that, wasn't it? This pickup, the anthem, does sound amazing direct, but it's just dry. And the song has reverb and stuff. So I want to match that with the guitar. So, but I think that's great. It shows you how easy it is to just build a song. So if you haven't checked out Band in the Box already, then you really should do, in my opinion. And what I'll do is this whole thing is just a test for this new platform I'm using, probably starting next week. But I feel that it's very good. I don't think it's very good for the Skype, for the acoustic guitar stuff. But the Skype, just to bring in a guest, is cool. Still going to look for another platform to do musical performances with, because I want to find a platform where I can have a few guests and do like a songwriters round and go around one at a time. So that's one thing I still got to find. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for testing this with me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and don't worry, I don't often do tests like this. This is just a test today. I'm back tomorrow with a real life interview with Lloyd Baggs, which will be incredible. Looking forward to that a lot. So join me tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thanks for helping me test this new software. If you like this software, then check it out and let me know what you think of it. And I'm now going to go and pour myself a glass of wine or something and watch this hour-and-a-half stream back to see what it sounds like. So thanks for testing with me. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.